My name is Witabo Babli Wimuhambani. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are a regular, thank you so much for supporting my content. My content, my content, my. Anyways, hey, my lovely females and gents, welcome back to another story time. If you're new, subscribe. I actually wanted to dance, but then I can't tell. Like, I am tired, and the song that I wanted to dance to, I download. But anyways, if you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're a regular, the real OG, if you have been supporting my content since the very beginning, thank you for your support. Like, man, I am so happy. My back hurts. Literally, my back is so sore. I had a rough week and it was long, in fact. What was I gonna say? Yeah, as I was saying, I'm a happy human being. I am literally one happy bee. I'm sure you guys cannot tell when I'm having a bad day or not. The way you like this smile like I did, like I am happy, man. I am happy, and I am always smiling. Yo, I am laughing because I just remembered the conversation that I had earlier on with this lady, but then that's a story for another. Anyways, in this story time, I am going to talk about this couple in a dribblana one way. Like, how a couple like kayo. There were trust issues in that relationship. There were, I don't know, that relationship, it was full of lies, or it's full of lies. I don't know if they're still dating or not, but I'll get to that part. This story is funny and sad at the same time. It's funny because one thought get clever or and it's sad because wow, so many things happened. So sharp. When I was at varsity, Nekedula, I can't say it's a student accommodation because remixed. So each and every one of us, is a little studio apartment. It wasn't really a studio apartment, but yeah, it was giving. Let me put it like that. Yo, that place was lit buffet. Imagine being a loud person, being bubbly, being a people's person, and obudula playing a genre. Yeah, a lot of things are going to happen, obviously, because I'm bringing the energy, I'm bringing the attitude, I'm bringing everything. Like, man, it's really the Malcolm fella, literally my, I don't want to say housemates, but yeah, let's call it housemates. My housemates never hlanya. Ooh, I thought ke hlanya, but but the little sounded from 7 to 7, and the neighbors would complain we were being loud and all of that. Never sits in that. So sharp. There was this other couple. One day you meet your mate, never went need the shame, because wow. So guy was a player, ne? I don't know. I can't say he wasn't satisfied, but at the same time, he was satisfied, He was both satisfied and unsatisfied. He was satisfied because his girlfriend Oyemi Sharp. He was unsatisfied because so ona vaya ka pholo motho a boteng ne. Plus ona edletse ba fetho. Yeah. Like, I'm alone. I can't be making so much noise, but literally I am so loud. I need to work on that. And it's funny because normally when I am talking to people, I don't know, my character changes, but whenever I take YouTube videos or take any other video, whether it's for TikTok or whatnot, my real personality comes out. You guys make me happy. So guy lived with his girlfriend and the girl was very woke, ne? I'll get to that part. Man, their relationship was funny, man. I don't want to laugh, I don't want to laugh, But now when I think of it, when I think of all the things that they used to do, when I think of how they behaved, but they didn't behave their age, you know. So the relationship was funny. It was funny and sad at the same time, but it was literally 85% funny because most of the time motho no laga ke dilo tse ba di etsang. So why am I saying that? Batho bao ne ba sa ratana. Literally never sa ratana. Well, one of them was using the other. Ha ne ba sena zaga ne ba lwana, like they'd always fight. But whenever there was money or ha ne zaga e le teng, they were besties, so inseparable. Guy was working, by the way, ne? And if you guys can like watch and listen to this video attentively, most of the time I'm using past tense. And I'm gonna get to that part for why am I using past tense in this video. So he was basically the breadwinner, you know, because girl was still in school and una span. He basically did everything in that house. Napatala rent, grocery. Mind you, gele habo na bamufazanga ne. Yeah. But I'll get to the part. Napatala di basic and all of that. Oh, and he also gave the girlfriend allowance, by the way. Their relationship was based off of money, right? Because as like I've said earlier in the video, as like I've mentioned earlier, whenever they didn't have money, they would fight. But whenever they had money, so they had this tendency of bragging each and every time the guy got paid. Literally, never via kabo 8 years saying baloreka grocery. So my friends, Dane, one of them didn't like their relationship because the other was using the other. So, and she's not afraid to confront you, right? So whenever the guy had money, so ke type tse jwang. Sound ya koloi o no tla itwa o le bo Mount Everest. Yeah, that's how much they liked bragging. Let's talk about the guy. Like I've mentioned earlier, he was a player. He loved playing with the poor girl side. Mutu all val. And he had this tendency of disappearing kadi weekends. Ali always had girls in his car. So I think I've showed you guys how this guy actually treated the girl, you know. He disrespected her, like he didn't respect her, you know. You have a girlfriend that's staying with you, but at the same time you picking each and every girl that you come across, you picking them up, and I don't know. He's a party animal, by the way. 25 month ends. Not even the 25, cause the 15. As like I've mentioned earlier in the video that mixed again. So some were working and then never spy. So from body 15 we are the party one way. So each and every time never plan the party go on that, he was always involved. Literally was always involved. Involved because that's his criteria. He's a party animal. So whenever he hears the word party or chilasi or whatever, he was gonna be involved, right? So his party life got to the point whereby it started affecting his relationship, because even when he didn't have money, because each and every weekend, as I've mentioned, he would leave his girlfriend at home and go party with his friends, you know. So that's how the fights started in their relationship. I was over it, honestly. I mean, it's not nice living with someone. Weekends he disappears and entertains other girls. So she was over it. Like, I understand where she was coming from, right? So now they were fighting a lot because of his party life. Again, his party life now is starting to affect their relationship, until girl decided to move back home. Now let's talk about the girl. Girl moved back home until the family were involved. Their families knew each other, so yeah. But when say wabo, habo guy never do la bagwa le na gore a kgutlele ho guy, and le habo guy nearly the same thing. Oh, you know what, movela ho guy tsama move ini tsama move back ini le guy. So yeah, so she ended up squashing things and moved back to the place. Little did the guy know, I didn't know girl that well, right? First things first, I didn't know her that well. She's just an acquaintance, if I may say. She's just an acquaintance. She's not my friend. She's just someone that I know. So relationship ya rona ne le bo hello bye, you know, and ka bo di chila sa re cheaty. I would sit with her since we were the youngest, and Nikki get her along because like I was trying to make her fit in, because Naki moto all like I tried to accommodate everyone. So yeah, nelinto ne re bua re kopana da. Most of the time the guy nadula atla ko humunyaka hore hey uno yo check again shaboy, and I'd always say it like I'm the type of person who doesn't like bothering people, you know, like so there's no need for me for what, for aim. We want the best of friends. She was just someone that I know, and guy wanted us to become the best of friends since we are literally the same age. But I told the guy the same thing, that accommodator there and there whenever she needs help, you know. But maybe best friend I'm good. One day we went to this other club, more valid, and it was a last minute thing. So my neighbor, his sister is from Joburg. His sister was coming over with her friends from Joburg, and they were going to celebrate the friend's birthday. So obviously, friend Elena, she's bringing her other friend. So Kupa sister Elena at least banana. So it was a girls' night out thingy. Well, that's why it was a last minute thingy, because Barajo is about 4 hours before. So Harai plan and next. So yeah, we went there as girls. Hasia Majita High. What I liked about that place was that transport, you know, because most of them they had cars. So we knew somewhere backup. So even when we went to that club, what I realized was that guy is very controlling. He is controlling. Why am I saying that? The first time they moved in, I think 4 or 5 months later, I give it to move in. And you know, obviously, but move in, you gonna study them or check right? So that's when I saw the guy's true colors, you know. I saw like literally how do level something like we must do you literally see everything, Rabom. So I saw the whole no. This guy always goes out at the weekends and he always leaves his girlfriend behind. She never goes out. So like the way because banana bada but too much. But too much. Like I don't know how to. I do know how to explain it, but I don't want to go there. So banana bada but too much. So Nike Moto, I'm reserved and bubbly at the same time. So I think that's why guy because he knew what they were doing behind closed doors. So Nagimoto, most of the time I was always studying. I mean, the only time Negichila Lebona, you know, chill and forget about books and all of that. So una bona horror, you know what? Because yeah, he used to say that well horror. When you are like my girlfriend, Lena, she loves watching watching TV or Rata Hobala. How about you guys become friends? Like, yeah, check off, which I did like twice, I think. But yeah, because happy you know, what I realized was that girl and I, we were literally the same. The difference between us was that I'm talkative, she's quiet, but literally we were the same. We both minding our own business. We both reserved. Well, now I'm reserved and bubbly at the same time. And now she's reserved. Like she's not a people's person. Let me put it like that. But now I'm a people's person. At the same time, I'm reserved. So we had like similar characteristics, if I may say. So yeah, guy nali busy ne. It's really busy, getting ready to go to the club and all of that. Ali busy. Hey. My girlfriend is not going there in A. So my neighbor, I kind of chase. She's like, whether you like it or not, mogel ovaya lo rona. I remember she said that whether I lie. Go give me to all that he said at the same time. Whether I lie, guy, what can I call the guy? Yeah, but yeah, I'm halfway through the video, so we're just gonna go with guy, right? When I was saying, guy, the other places and all of that, and guy Lena, he's refusing. My girl is not going there. Guy Lena can't Osta boy, like she's refusing. She wants to go out. She wants to go out with us. Oh no, guy, I am. In fact, she is telling him, I am going out with Lubo Bitep. Ooh, I always had to be involved. Literally, Habu Bitep. And I didn't like that. Because I knew how the flop in a Glushaban. But then at the same time, I understood where she was coming from, because I was the only one who was accommodating her, right? I get that there are people who don't like quiet people, yeah, and they don't really know how to accommodate them. So now I've been around talkative people, I've been around quiet people, so I know how to accommodate Batu Bajwal. So since we were the youngest da, she came to my room when I was getting ready, and all of that. I go back to makeup. That's whereby the guy started doing hey, my girlfriend is not going there. So when I the makeup, cause long story short, Kaya re khapa ka pholo ya hae, and the others ba veya ka pholo tse ding, because the other girls from Joburg ba tlile le majita bona le bona ka dipholo. So yeah, ne le convoy ya VW, that's my dream car. So yeah, Rabaya, and the guys dropped us off at the club. So here's the climax. Girl started revealing her true colors. She was busy entertaining. Oh, I forgot to mention the important part. They were engaged. Una can say, I'm like, okay, then Mutake, she's disappearing with almost every guy analeda, like una disappear. So manje, the other girls are asking me, your friend in. So now I'm answering for things I do not know. I'm like, I do not know what's going on. Bona seba feel sorry for the guy. No, she can't do that to the guy and all of it. I'm like, I'm not getting involved. I'm not even going to ask her. Next thing, I'm like, hi boo. Next thing, it gets worse. Girl started playing the same game that the guy was playing, and she played it 10, not even 10 times, 100 times more than the guy. She was literally dating the whole of Val. And nasa iswabele nix. Whenever Majita haba mo phone la re go house I see a guy ale. So now, man, they fighting more than usual. Abasalwana skapili. Gele esele motho le she no longer sleeps at home. Sele motho Majita paya. Guy Sasha Pogidi depression. Girl is now materialistic and all of that, It got to the point whereby the guy had to sell his car for a maintain a lifestyle. That's how bad it was. Did she show any remorse? Nix. And the way the girl was so smart, and the way she knew how to play the game. I love you, but I do not love you. I love you, but I no longer love you. No, Osamutabela ka the 25, because the guy on got 25. What the hell is that? After that, girl hasale. Sele majitenga aya baya valley. So That's what happened. Ngwana o jele tšhelete ya kae? O e jele ha fetsa a mo siya a gotlela hapo. Guy le ena no o movile out. He went back home because Spani was losing it. Losing Spani, you know, he was drowning in depression and all of that, and ended up resorting more to alcohol. So it got toxic, if I may say. The relationship got toxic, and it got to the point whereby the guy lost his job and he had to move back home because now the debts they are piled up. He can no longer afford the rent. Like, oh, it was bad. Moral of the story is, don't do bad to people and expect them to do good to you all the time, because once the wheel reverses, as a Shebanilwen, you're gonna see your mother. Honestly, scared about to happen because the revenge is about to be hectic. That's what I learned. The guy knew what he was doing, but at the same time, he didn't know that the girl could play the game 100 times more than him, you know. And it ended up Mugai akawate off it again. So don't do things at the end of the day. So yeah, my lovely females and Janes, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Also, please do not forget to follow me on all of my social media platforms. I'm available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I will see you guys in my next video. Nice.